Montgomery and Jim Hendrick on the Columbia River. There's a beautiful shot of the Tri-Cities area. And Jim, this is it. Winner take all.
Winston Eagle, Mark Tate has chosen lane number 1. The Miss Budweiser will be in lane number 2 right beside him. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes will take slot number 3. In slot 4 will be Albertson's American Spirit, Mark Evans driving. In slot 5, Oh Boy Oberto with Mike Egret. Pete's Wicked Ale will take lane number 6, and trailing by virtue of his win in the last chance, Steve David in the T+, as you see a whole bunch of rooster tails coming down for that Steiny flag.
And all eyes are on the inside. Lane number 1, the Winston Eagle. Lane number 2, the Miss Budweiser. And there they go, deck to deck as they head down to turn number 1. Third place is in lane 3, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Mike Hanson trying to get up there with the Winston Eagle and the Miss Budweiser. Coming out of the turn onto the back stretch again, those two boats are deck to deck. It's going to be Miss Budweiser taking it by a slight nose. Winston Eagle getting very light coming out of that turn. That is the tricky turn. If you can make it through there and keep your power hard, you're in very good position. But if you'll notice, even though he flew a little bit on the turn, Winston Eagle stayed very strong on the inside for second.
The only problem is, Dick, he is not second. The Winston Eagle, driven by Mark Tate, destroyed a buoy in corner number 1 in the first turn of the start of this lap. And he is now disqualified for 1 lap. Means he goes all the way to the rear. And the second place boat will be the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, driven by Mike Hanson.
Well, it's a disappointment, I'm sure, for the Winston Eagle crew, and especially for Mark Tate. But, you know, in the heat of battle, those two boats, we saw it on the aerial, how they were neck and neck going down the front straight. He clipped that buoy as he went into the turn. Boy, I'll tell you, I don't know. It's awfully hard to even see those buoys at these speeds. But right now, he sits in the rear of the pack, and the Miss Budweiser's alone in first. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, Mike Hanson now in second place. And I know that's going to make the fans of Madison, Indiana very, very happy.
The rule is you can hit a buoy, but you cannot dislodge it. Once it ceases to become a marker, you get a lap penalty as we look at the battle for third place between the T+ and the Albertsons American Spirit. What a side-by-side battle the fans are getting for this position right now.
Jim, we have talked about the roughness of this course all day long. These two boats, the American Spirit with no tail, and now look at the T+. Look closely. You'll see that the horizontal stabilizer tail is dangling. It's broken, actually, and part of it is dangling down near that stack. Boy, I'll tell you, this river has taken a toll on these boats today. It has been very, very rough. Those two boats battling it out now for third. American Spirit, as we told you, back in fourth place, has no tail at all. He lost that one in the very first race of the day.
If you, as we look at the fifth place, Oh Boy Oberto, could collect all the parts that have floated on this Columbia River today, you can make your own hydro.
I think you're pretty right on that. Now, one of the boats that's come through with hardly any damage at all on it is the Miss Budweiser, and right now is leading 7th place. Pete's Wicked Ale with Mike Jones, who's really driving in his first day of active unlimited hydroplane competition. Checkered flag goes out. Winner take all. Chip Hanauer in the Miss Budweiser.